Hey everyone, welcome to this eye-opening video on the top 10 biggest lies about Cambodia. If you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe for more fun facts and my th-busting content, and watch till the end. You won't believe number 1. Cambodia is a beautiful country in Southeast Asia with ancient temples, friendly people, and tasty food. But sadly, movies, old news, and wrong stories have spread many false ideas about it. These lies make people scared or miss out on visiting. Today, we'll clear them up with simple truths based on real facts. Let's count down from 10 to 1. Number 10. Cambodia is the poorest country in the world. Many people think Cambodia is super poor because of its low average income, about $1,000 per person a year, and stories from the past wars. This idea comes from old reports showing kids in rags or villages without electricity. It makes folks believe everyone there is starving or begging on the streets. But that's a big lie. The truth is, Cambodia is growing fast. Big cities like Phnom Penh have modern shops, cars, and even oil discoveries off the coast that will make it richer soon. Sure, some areas are still poor, but most people have food, jobs in tourism or factories, and kids go to school. Cambodians speak many languages to help tourists, and ads on billboards show a lively economy. Compared to places like some African countries, Cambodia isn't the poorest. It's moving up quickly. This myth ignores how hard Cambodians work to build a better life after tough times. So, don't skip Cambodia thinking it's all poverty. It's full of hope and progress. Number 9. It's super hard or impossible to get to Cambodia. This lie spreads because people hear about bumpy roads or long trips from neighbors in Thailand. Some travelers complain online that it's too far or tricky, making it sound like an adventure only for brave explorers. They imagine no airports or endless borders. Wrong. The truth is, you can fly there easily from big cities in Asia. It takes just over an hour from Bangkok. If you want cheap buses or trains from Thailand, it takes about 9 hours, but they're safe and common. Cambodia has international airports in Phnom Penh and Siem Reap with flights from Europe, America, and Australia, too. Tourists come all the time without issues. This myth started from the old days when travel was slower, but now it's simple. Just get a visa online and you're set. Cambodia welcomes visitors, so don't let this stop you. It's easier than you think. Number 8. Cambodia has no good roads or buildings, zero infrastructure. People believe this because of pictures showing dirt paths or old buses. It comes from war stories where everything was destroyed, so they think nothing got fixed. This makes Cambodia sound like a wild place with no lights or stores. But that's false. Main roads between cities are paved and smooth for cars and bikes. Big towns have stoplights, crosswalks, and even malls. Electricity works well now. No more blackouts like before. Airports and hotels are modern, and Wi-Fi is everywhere in cities. Sure, some rural spots are basic, but tourist areas like Angkor Wat have great paths. Cambodia built up fast after the peace in the 1990s with help from other countries. This lie forgets the hard work to rebuild. Visit and see. It's not perfect, but way better than the myth says. Number 7. Cambodians are all liars and cheaters who trick tourists. This nasty lie comes from a few bad stories where someone got overcharged by a taxi or seller. People in poor countries sometimes get called sneaky, especially if they approach you to sell stuff. It makes visitors paranoid, thinking everyone wants to scam them. Not true. Most Cambodians are honest and curious about foreigners. They smile and chat because they like learning, not to cheat. Kids might ask questions in English, French, or other languages. They're smart from tourism. Unlike some places with pushy sellers, here it's gentle. If you bargain fairly, deals are good. This myth hurts nice people who depend on visitors. Remember, bad folks are everywhere, but in Cambodia, trust is common. Be smart, but don't fear. Friendships await. Number 6. Cambodia isn't safe. Full of crime and danger. Many people get this idea from old movies showing wars or kidnappings in Cambodia. They imagine streets full of danger with robbers around every corner or violent fights breaking out. Past news stories about the country's history make families worry and stop their kids from traveling there. But this is a big lie. According to the 2024 Global Peace Index, Cambodia ranks 71st, which puts it in the middle for safety. Violent crime against tourists is uncommon. Most issues are petty theft, like bag snatching, in busy areas. The U.S. State Department advises increased caution due to crime and landmines. But in popular tourist spots like Phnom Penh, Siem Reap, and the beaches, millions visit without problems. Locals are warm, and police help foreigners. The real danger is traffic. Motos zoom everywhere, so look both ways. Cambodia has moved on from its past. Young people are into fun. Don't let myths scare you. Be smart and you'll have a great time. Tourism is booming because it's safe. This myth ignores how Cambodia has become peaceful. Number 5. Landmines are everywhere, so you can't walk off paths. This comes from true stories of millions of mines planted during wars in the 1970s and 1990s. People imagine stepping on one anytime outside cities, making Cambodia sound like a battlefield. Scary, right? But false now. Teams have cleared most mines. Millions were deactivated by trained locals and groups like the Halo Trust and APOPO. In 2025, casualties dropped by 26% in the first 4 months, and annual numbers were down from 4,320 in 1996 to 49 in 2024. The government and donors spent about $500 million on clearance over 20 years. The goal was mine-free by 2025, extended to 2030 for remote areas. Tourist spots and cities are safe, mine-free. Only deep jungles might have some, but signs warn. China helps with funding, like $4.4 million in 2025. Over 2,221 kilometers cleared, destroying over 1 million mines. This lie lingers, but efforts fixed it. Visit worry-free. The danger is past. Hike marked trails safely. Cambodia reclaims land for farming and homes, showing great progress. Number 4. Cambodians hate Westerners and tourists. Some think that because of US bombings or tourist crowds, locals resent foreigners. Stories of grumpy people or anti-West feelings spread this. It makes visitors feel unwanted. Wrong. Cambodians are super friendly and curious about outsiders. In 2025, ranked friendliest in ASEAN and 4th worldwide by datapandas.org. Kids wave and practice English. Adults share stories happily. They're grateful for tourism jobs that bring billions to the economy. History hurts, but they forgive and focus on now. Hospitality is key in Khmer culture. People often go out of their way to help strangers with directions, food, or even invitations home. In busy spots, sellers might be pushy, but that's business, not hate. Most experiences are positive. Travelers rave about the warmth and kindness. This myth ignores their kind culture. Smile back and you'll make friends easily. Learn a few Khmer words like hello, suasaday, to connect more. Don't believe the lie. Cambodians welcome you with open arms and big smiles. Number 3. Cambodia is still a communist country. People mix it with the Khmer Rouge, who were communists, and think the government stayed that way. The longtime leader was once communist, too. This lie makes it sound strict or poor like old regimes. Truth. It's a parliamentary constitutional monarchy with a king and elected leaders similar to the UK. The economy is a free market with shops, businesses, and foreign investment booming. No communism since 1993, when the monarchy was restored after UN elections. The Cambodian People's Party started as communist but reformed in the 1980s and dropped Marxist ideas in 1991. Now it's more like a dominant party in a democracy, though critics say it's authoritarian, but not communist. Private property, capitalism thrives. Tourism, garments, and rice exports drive growth. This myth is from old news. Cambodia has changed a lot. In 2025, it's focusing on development, not ideology. Visit and see modern malls and free enterprise everywhere. Number 2. Angkor Wat is the only cool place. Nothing else to see. Tour ads focus on Angkor, so people think that's it, ignoring the rest. They visit one spot and leave, missing out. Lie. Cambodia has tons more. In Phnom Penh, the capital, see the royal palace with shiny gold roofs and the silver pagoda full of jewels. The National Museum has ancient artifacts telling Khmer history. For beaches, head to Sihanoukville or Koh Rong Island with white sand, clear water, great for snorkeling and relaxing. Tonle Sap Lake has floating villages where people live on water, fishing daily. Kep is famous for fresh crab markets and quiet shores. Cardamom Mountains offer jungle hikes, waterfalls, and wildlife. Battambang has fun bamboo trains and old colonial buildings. Prasat Priyavahir Temple sits on a cliff with amazing views. Kampot features pepper farms and rivers for kayaking. Don't miss Koker with hidden temples in the forest or Krati for Irrawaddy dolphins in the Mekong. In Sen Monoram, see elephants and sanctuaries. In 2025, new ecotourism spots are opening up. Cambodia is diverse with history, nature, beaches, mountains, and tasty food like fish. Explore beyond Angkor. You'll be amazed and want to stay longer. Number 1. The Khmer Rouge killings were done by Vietnamese, not Cambodians. In some areas, especially northern Cambodia, folks blame Vietnam for the genocide, saying Vietnamese spies did the bad stuff and Khmer leaders were heroes. This lie helps avoid national guilt stemming from old rivalries and incomplete education on history. But the truth is clear. The Khmer Rouge was a radical communist movement led by Cambodian Pol Pot and his party. From 1975 to 1979, they killed between 1.5 and 3 million Cambodians through executions, starvation, forced labor, and disease in their quest to create an agrarian utopia. They targeted educated people, religious groups, ethnic minorities like Cham Muslims, and ethnic Vietnamese living in Cambodia. It was the Cambodians who were persecuting and killing their own people. Vietnam invaded in 1979 after the Khmer Rouge attacks on their border, overthrowing the regime and stopping the genocide. Though it led to a decade-long occupation, myths persist due to anti-Vietnamese sentiment. But international trials at the UN-backed extraordinary chambers convicted top leaders like Nguyen Chi and Khieu Samphan for genocide and crimes against humanity. Survivor testimonies, mass graves, and documents all confirm Cambodian responsibility. Learning the real history is crucial for healing, reconciliation, and preventing future atrocities. Don't fall for the lie. Honor the victims by understanding the facts and remembering the horror caused by extremism. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed busting these myths, like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.